got it.
Yeah! We'll call it Kidsongs, tapping our feet. Soon everybody's gonna move to the beat. Give us Kidsongs, we got the sound. We're gonna be coming to your city and town. We want our Kidsongs. We want our Kidsongs. Found ourselves a new friend who'll help us when we need it. He's got magic powers, can't make him enough. His name is Billy Biggle, we'll keep him a secret. Coming to the rescue when the going gets tough. We'll call it Kidsongs, tapping our feet. Soon everybody's gonna move to the beat. Give us Kidsongs, we got the sound. We're gonna be coming to your city and town. We want our Kidsongs. We want our Kidsongs. We want our Kidsongs. Take it. We want 'em.
Hiya, kids. So, how's it going?
Great, we just learned that both Bart Connor and Nadia Comaneci are coming on the show.
Now that is exciting. Two very accomplished athletes.
In fact, both are Olympic gold medalists. Did you know that Nadia was the first gymnast to get a perfect score, and she won 9 Olympic medals?
Well, I can see you've been doing your research. That's very good.
Children, why don't you see if you can try to work into the script more information on the Olympics, gymnastics, and other related topics?
Mrs. Wilson, we're one step ahead of you.
That's just great. Now, let's look at today's videos.
Over the river and through the woods, riding my horse I go. The horse knows the way we're going today. We're gonna have fun, I know. And whistle while you work. Come on, get smart, tune up and start to whistle while you work.
Is there baseball in the Olympics?
I don't think so. Chris can look it up for you. He seems to be able to find the answer to just about everything.
That's true. Where is he? In the office? Yeah, he's working with Melanie on the interesting Olympic facts. Let's call him. I think we better get the show going first.
He's right. It's showtime.
Roll the opening graphic in 3, 2, 1, and take it. Cue the host in 4.
3, 2, and...
Good morning, I'm Christian Buenaventura. And I'm Alexander Palm. And welcome to the Kidsongs TV show, the one and only show made by kids, for kids, and starring kids.
And Billy Biggle, friend, sing-along leader, and official cheerer-upper. That's me. So what's all this stuff?
We're going to be talking a lot about the Olympics today.
What's Olympics?
The Olympics are a big international contest where athletes from all over the world come and compete.
It sounds very big.
Oh, it is. There are thousands of athletes from hundreds of nations. And they compete in dozens and dozens of sports.
We should go sometime.
Yes, we should. But first, let's make our show. One of the sports that is featured in the Summer Olympics is diving. Diving is a very serious sport. But when we went out to make a video with the U.S. high diving team, they were in a very silly mood. So here's the fun side of diving.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath, long about a Saturday night. Just relaxing in the tub, thinking everything was alright. Well, I stepped out the tub, put my feet on the floor. I wrapped the towel around me and I opened the door. And then I splish splash, I jumped right in the bath. Well, how was I to know there was a party going? There was a splishing and a splashing, reeling with the feeling, moving and a grooving, rocking and a rolling. Hey there! Dancing shoes on, yeah, I was a rolling and a strolling, beating with the feeling, moving and a grooving, splashing and splashing, hey yeah!
son. Baseball is in the Olympic Games. Okay? Bye. Look, it says here that the Olympics started in ancient Greece in the year 776 BC.
What year is it now?
1994,
So that's,
more than 2,000 years ago.
you're kidding.
How can we explain that to our audience?
I have an idea.
And cue the host.
The contest at the Olympic Games let us know who's the best in the world at their sport.
And the only way to get that good is to practice a lot.
Yes, because as the saying goes, champions aren't made overnight.
So let's watch some junior soccer players who are working hard to improve their skills.
Practice makes perfect, I can see. You gotta practice if you wanna be the best you can be. Practice makes perfect, and you'll see. You can do anything eventually. Oh, whoa. Practice makes perfect, try it and see. I gotta push the ball ahead as fast as I can. My feet do the work, the ball never touches my hands. I see an opening to break on through. Now's the chance to show just what I can do. I am the goalie and I'm going to make a save. I could be nervous, but I'm not. I'm feeling so brave. I'm ready to act. I block it easily. Practice makes perfect. I can see. You gotta practice if you wanna be the best you can be. Practice makes perfect, and you'll see. You can do anything eventually. Oh, whoa. Practice makes perfect, try it and see. Practice makes perfect, try it and see.
Hey guys, I need your help. I have this new idea. Can you help me?
We'll certainly try.
Okay, it works like this. First of all, what we're gonna do is,
Janessa, do you play any sports?
No, I just dance. I've been in dance contests since I was 3. I have 51 trophies.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, Mark. Time to cue the host in 3, 2, and...
Now to put the modern Olympics into perspective, let's look at how it all started.
What's that?
this is the Greek flag. The Olympics started in Greece almost 3,000 years ago. To help you understand how long ago that was, let's go to Billy Biggle's Information Center.
Billy Biggle's Information Center?
This very famous building, the Parthenon, is in Athens, Greece. It was built almost 3,000 years ago, around the time of the first Olympic Games. That's a very long time ago, and things were very different back then. For instance, people wore clothes that looked like this. There weren't any cars, so people got around in chariots that looked like this. Oh, what did you think?
I loved it. Do you have any more segments like that planned for today's show?
Yes, Chris, Melanie, and I are working on a lot more.
Great. Now to keep our Olympic spirits alive, let's watch these track and field stars of tomorrow.
In the Kidsongs song,
You know you can do it.
Run fast, fast as the wind, so fast you can almost fly. Gotta do it, go for the goal. You can do it if you try. You've got the inside track. Now you can't be turning back. You know that you can do it. You know you're pushing through it. You gotta just stick to it.
were fast. How about those high jumpers?
I've learned a lot about track and field. Let's go to my information center and find out more about it. The first Olympic Games had only foot races and relay races. Foot races are when you race on your feet. Relay races are when one runner runs, hands a baton like this one to another runner who keeps going and hands it to another runner. It keeps going like that until they reach the finish line. It was so exciting!
Over the river is next.
Tape is cued and standing by. Janessa, cue the host in 5, 4.
3, 2, and now it's time to go over the river and through the woods on a beautiful horse. This young rider is very good and dreams of riding on the U.S. Equestrian Olympic team one day.
Over the river and through the woods, riding my horse I go. The horse knows the way we're going today. We're gonna have fun, I know. Riding so fast there is no one else that could catch up to me. It feels so good, I knew it would to be running and riding free. Over the river and through the woods, jumping where we can. My horse is strong as we jump along, do you understand? Oh, riding so fast there is no one else that could catch up to me. It feels so good, I knew it would to be running and riding free. It feels so good, I knew it would to be running and riding free. To be running and riding free.
You know, there are many equestrian events at the Olympics. Let's go to Billy in his information center to find out more about it.
First of all, let's talk about the word equestrian. It really means anything having to do with horseback riding. Equestrian events were first included in the Olympics in 1900, and the horse and rider compete as a team. The events include dressage, which is like dancing with your horse, and jumping. Boy, do the Olympic team horses go high, like 6 feet up in the air. It's spectacular.
That's my dream. To ride in the Olympics for the United States. Stick to it, Katie. I will. Riding is my most favorite thing to do, and I'm going to keep with it till I'm the best I can be.
Now that's the Olympic spirit. Host, we're coming to you in 3, 2, and...
As we mentioned earlier, we are honored to have Olympic champions Nadia Comaneci and Bart Connor on our show. This next video features some kids who want to follow in their footsteps. They were in training for competition with their eye on the Olympic Games when we made our video, Bend Me, Shape Me.
Bend me, shape me, any way you want me. Long as you love me, it's alright. Bend me, shape me, any way you want me. You got the power to turn on the light. Everybody tells me I'm wrong to want it so badly. There's a force that's driving me on. I follow it gladly. So let them laugh, I don't care. 'Cause I got nothing to hide. All that I want is you on my side. Bend me, shape me, any way you want me. Long as you love me, it's alright. Bend me, shape me, any way you want me. You got the power to turn on the light. Bend me, shape me, any way you want me. Long as you love me, it's alright. Bend me, shape me, any way you want me. You got the power to turn on the light.
Very good. Very, very good. Yeah, it's awesome when you think what Nadia and Bart were able to accomplish.
They're in position.
Graphics ready. Roll it. 3, 2, 1, and take it.
Today
we are very pleased to have 9-time Olympic medalist Nadia Comaneci and
Bart Connor, the only American gymnast to win gold medals in every gymnastic competition there is.
here with Janet Bates on Question Time.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Alexandra. Good morning, Bart and Nadia.
Good morning.
Good morning, Janet.
What advice do you have for kids who dream about being future Olympians?
The kids have to have fun first when they start to do the sport, and they have to have little goals that they have to accomplish every day. And the most important thing is to have a lot of fun.
How old were you when you first thought about being an Olympian?
Well, actually, I was about 10 years old when I started training in gymnastics. Nadia, you were, what, 6 years old?
I started when I was 6, and now the kids, the girls start when they are 2, 3.
How did you feel when you won the gold medal?
To win an Olympic gold medal, everything has to go exactly right, and some of the luck has to fall your way. And I was really happy that I had a little good luck, you know, on a day like it really mattered, like the Olympics.
What about you?
I didn't expect to win the gold, and then actually I ended up winning more than one.
I was one of those gymnasts that had to win by just a little bit because everyone was so close. She was so much better than everybody else that she could even fall and still win. That's how great she was at the time.
How many hours did you practice?
I used to train 7, 8 hours a day.
Can you show us something?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah. Nadia will demonstrate first. She's going to show us a move on the floor. As you know, to be a great gymnast, you have to show a lot of flexibility. So maybe you can show us a split. Yeah, great, huh? Mm-hmm. All right. And then here's a very elegant way of getting up from the ground. You can do what we call a Valdez. Like that, pretty good. All right, now I'll show you a move that I use in my floor exercise routine. The men and the women have to show flexibility and strength. So here's a move that shows a combination of both. We're going to start in a straddle position here, on the fingertips. Press up. Do a handstand. How about that? Thank you. Okay, you want to try something?
Okay.
All right. Here's what we can do. You're going to show us a back bend, okay, like a bridge. And you're going to start with your hands extended way over your head. Nadia and I are going to spot you. And just arch back, all the way back, nice and slowly, right? Look for the floor. You see it back there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you go over. And then down. And you did it. Give him one of these. That was good. All right.
What do you do now?
Well, actually, we work together on a lot of different things. We have our own gymnastics school where we have kids starting at 2 years old. And we got 800 little kids training in gymnastics, so it's fun to work with them.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate both of you coming.
You're welcome and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Billy, I'm really pleased how these information centerpieces are going.
Me too. I'm learning so much, and I'm having fun too.
That reminds me of this song, Whistle While You Work.
I love that song. I'm gonna ask Christian and Alex to play it next.
Sure, why not? This next video is about having a cheerful attitude while you work.
Which is very good advice, because if you're in a good mood, then work can feel more like play.
I always feel like playing.
We know. Here's Whistle While You Work.
Just whistle while you work. Put on that grin and start right in to whistle loud and long. Just hum a merry tune. Just do your best and take a rest and sing yourself a song. When there's too much to do, don't let it bother you. Forget your troubles, try to be just like a cheerful chickadee and whistle while you work.
wonder what the little blue guys picked today. I know, but I'm not saying. Thanks, bud. We're coming to the floor in 3, 2, and cue them.
It's time for Sing Along with Billy.
Today I picked a song to get you up and out of your chairs. You see, it's very important that us kids exercise a lot. We don't have to be Olympic athletes to stay healthy, but we do have to be active. So get up, every one of you. Hey, I see a little boy who's still on the floor. Yes, you. Thank you. Now that we are all standing, let's do the Silly Willy. The Silly Willy is a really fun line dance that's easy to learn. So just follow along with me, and you'll be doing the Silly Willy before you know it. Roll it, Kev.
Snapping your fingers is the first thing to do.
Snapping your fingers is the first thing to do.
And clapping your hands is number 2.
And clapping your hands is number 2. Swing and sway and shake hilly-nilly. Now you're doing the Silly Willy. Hey! Silly Willy. Silly Willy.
Clap your elbows and wiggle your knees.
Clap your elbows and wiggle your knees.
Turn around now and do the freeze.
Turn around now and do the freeze. Kick your legs and shake hilly-nilly. Now you're doing the Silly Willy. Hey! Silly Willy. Let's put together what we've got. Don't you know the Silly Willy is so hot? Come on now and join it right in. You're gonna wanna do it again and again. Oh, clap, clap, do the Silly Willy. Jump, jump, do the Silly Willy. Swing, swing, do the Silly Willy. Shake, shake, do the Silly Willy. Hey! Woohoo! Yeah!
Wasn't that fun doing what you just did?
Wasn't that fun doing what you just did?
Isn't it great just being a kid?
Isn't it great just being a kid? Boogie down low and shake hilly-nilly. Now you're doing the Silly Willy. Hey! Silly Willy. Silly Willy. Clap, clap, do the Silly Willy. Jump, jump, do the Silly Willy. Swing, swing, do the Silly Willy. Shake, shake, do the Silly Willy.
Melanie, we've got a problem. We've done everything you're supposed to for today's show, and we haven't used up all of our time.
We're about 3 minutes short. Okay, let's play another song and see if Chris and Billy can get another Olympic information piece together.
Cool. I got the old hand ready on VTRB.
Well, that doesn't have anything to do with the Olympics, but this is an emergency.
Janessa, cue them.
In 3, 2, and... The old hen lived on Mr. Wilson's farm. She was very unusual because she got into everything and every place you could think of.
So join us as we watch the adventures of the old hen.
The old hen cackled, cackled in the loft. The next time she cackled, she cackled in the top. The old hen cackled, cackled in the stable. The next time she cackled, cackled on the table. The old hen cackled, she cackled in the barn. The next time she cackled in the yard. The old hen cackled, she cackled in the stable. The next time she cackled on the table. The old hen she cackled in the patch. The old hen she cackled on the latch. The old hen she cackled in the stable. The next time she cackled on the table. The old hen she cackled in the patch. The old hen she cackled on the latch. The old hen she cackled in the stable. The next time she cackled on the table. The old hen she cackled in the stable. The next time she cackled on the table.
And cue!
Our new Olympic expert, Billy Biggle, has some more fascinating facts to share with you.
So let's join him now in his information center.
Hi, kids, I'm back. I thought I should teach you a bit about the Olympic symbols. You see, in 1896, the modern version of the Olympic Games began in Athens, Greece, and there have been Olympics every 4 years ever since. The official Olympic symbol of the 5 interlocking rings represent the 5 continents and friendship between all people. And on that very nice note, my Olympic report is complete.
We're back in our time schedule.
Good. Cue the host in 3, 2, and...
Well, kiddos, that's all we have time for on today's episode of the Kidsongs TV show, the one and only show made by kids, for kids, and starring kids.
And Biggle.
See ya! See ya!
Bye!
And one more thing. The Olympic Games always begin when the person in charge says, "Let the games begin." Phew.